It's the Golden T-Mobile, the League, Platinum Division Tournament Championship between the two-time reigning, defending Golden T-Mobile World Champion, my friend, Rick Copperthorne. He will battle it out with Kentucky's own, the precocious one, Generation Z, Jordan Scott. Hi, everybody. I'm Chad Schrupp. This is Royal Dubai. Rick Copperthorne is already off of the tee. Jordan will match him, putting it into the fairway. Hole number one, stinger opportunity early. Expect both of these players to make these shots. And Jordan answers early. A hole out early for Jordan Scott, Kentucky's own. He is on the board. Here is Rick Copperthorne. 2-iron. Stinger. Money. And we are tied as you would expect. Both players make that look very easy. Par 5 second hole. One of the trickier holes on this course. Rick has the O-bird out. Misclubbed. There is no way he wanted to hit the O-bird there. I can't imagine that was the correct choice. Generation Z will hit a 3-wood. That should easily clear. And it does. So the door is wide open. I would imagine Rick's shot's going to be very far from here. Ranger. Driver. I don't think this gets there, and it does not. Rick will have a chip for birdie. A huge moment in this contest early. Here is Jordan. The fun ball. Just past the cup. Oh, and it dances right over the left side of the jar. That was almost a huge shot because Rick missed his birdie chip. Rick will go down 2 shots after 2 holes. Jordan almost made it 3 shots after 2 holes as he just missed the big stick orbit. Almost ripped back into the hole. Jordan, can he keep the pressure on? Up to the green. Oh, no. Jordan did not hit any kind of specialty ball whatsoever. He did not hit any specialty ball whatsoever. Is this on purpose? We've had lumpies. Sorry, David. We've had lumpies on 2 holes already. A chance for SwiperSniper to get right back in this game, and he has done it. Big chip coming up here for Jordan. If he can make this, he does not. And he gives those 2 strokes right back to SwiperSniper. Easy come, easy go. There is a par for Jordan. Par for Rick on 2, par for Jordan on 3, and we're all of a sudden square. And the funny thing is, I guarantee both of these players will be chasing, thinking that neither player has messed up. This could be fun. Here is a javelin in, and that looks fantastic. Bingo! Hole in one, and that is 2 hole outs already for Jordan Scott. He answers the disaster on 3 and gets one of those strokes back right here. So he will take a 1-stroke lead on Copperthorne, and we will move on to hole 5, the par 5. This has been quite fun very early, and we have a lot of tougher holes to go. So let's see if these guys can get their heads together. Wrong club selection on 2 for Rick. Bad ball selection on 3 for Jordan. Let's make sure that's all out of the way. 2 hole outs for Jordan early, 1 for Rick. Got a feeling Rick will have more. Jordan almost holed out on 2 as well, by the way. That was very close. That's a good shot. Orbit comes back to the hole. Easy. Rick goes right between that gap. When you trust that swipe, you can pull shots off like that. So 2 eagles on 5. This is Golden T-Mobile, the League, Season 22, Platinum Division Tournament Championship. What a season it was in all divisions. We want to thank all the players for participating and making this a great season of Golden T. Both players now off the tee on hole number 6. Also like to thank Incredible Technologies for going to pump out these matches for us and let you guys watch some of the best players in the world. There is a Ranger About as good as he could come up with from there. Let's see if Rick can get a hole out here. Yes, sir! Rick Copperthorne trading hole outs. He has tied this match. A 1-iron from the fairway, and that was delicious. Takes that left sloping green and slides dead center of the cup. And we are all tied up 9 under each. If this was like a best ball format, goodness gracious, what a score we'd have. Here is Rick as he takes honors, and he is safely in. Now Jordan, let's see if he can get this all the way to the cup. He takes a little bit off of this, 99%. Is that enough to get to the hole? Yes, it is. Will it come back? Yes, it does. Big points here. How many? Almost 20,000. Almost 20,000 for Mr. Scott. GSP will not be the tiebreaker in these matches. Now, if you remember, in the World Championship qualifying matches, GSP would break all ties. Not here, my friends. Not here. We will go to sudden death. The first player on the back 9 to win a hole, if tied after 18, will win the match. So hole 7 is behind us. And now we move to hole 8. Drivable par 4 over the waterfall. That's great putt. Great shot points, yes. 8,000 points for one SwiperSniper. If you've been playing this game for a long time, you recognize that name. It's one of the iconic names that we have in our game. SwiperSniper up against Generation Z. Jordan's had that name for a long time. Oh, good one from Jordan. 12,000 points. Plants that right on top of the flagstick. Watch that one more time. Takes that lofted club. Carries it all the way to the hole with the sniper. Beautifully placed. So a couple eagles here on 8. Hole 9, par 5. Not too tricky. Actually, depending on where this flag is, it's not a bad hole-out opportunity, especially when that flag is in the very back of the green and you can let something run to it. Let's see if these players elect to do something like that. Jordan goes up and under the palm fronds here on Royal Dubai, hole 9. And here is SwiperSniper. And that is a little bit deep for GSP, but that's an easy eagle. And now Jordan will let this run out. 6 wood. Javelin just wants to get on this green, and that is the danger. Leaves it short, but he will have a chip. And that he makes. No problem for Jordan. That is an eagle 3 and SwiperSniper eagle 3. A very odd front 9. Both players 14 under par. Both players 2 hole outs. Both players massive mistakes. Both players probably think they're chasing, and yet they're both tied. So we'll see how this fares as we go to the harder of the 9s, the back 9 here on Royal Dubai. Both players into the fairway. Rick elects to leave it short, and we'll throw this up on this middle tier and places it onto the green, and he's in. Jordan going for the hole out, climbs up the hill, down the hill, and he will have a very difficult putt. Left 2, up the hill, no good, and now he's back down again. A very, very aggressive shot. Jordan will bleed away some strokes here. A very aggressive 3-iron stinger sniper that decided to go on forever and ever and ever. So Jordan trails by 2. Huge, huge hole. Wow. Did not expect that. That's GSP, 10,000. Oh, only missed that one by 78. Hello. Jesus, that is how you guess GSP. That's just how you do it. You guys know I don't look at these beforehand. I promise. Jordan needs to make some hole outs. He is down by 2. He's going to throw a javelin at this one. And that will kick out to the right, and that is probably 7 feet away. Yes, it is. So that's a birdie on the par 3 11th hole for Jordan Scott. I'm so glad I've not called him Jordan Sparks. I don't even know why I even said that, because now it's in there. Boy, I still felt bad about that. Goodness. Look at that one. 28,000 points for SwiperSniper. Look at this beauty. Panoramic view. And just stops short of the hole. Jordan, javelin. Really needs to get something going here. Trails by 2. Climbs the green. The line looks nice, but he's left that short. 10,000 points most likely. 15-2. I'm done guessing. That was a bad one. So Jordan and Swiper, they will both eagle this drivable par 4. As you know, SwiperSniper leads Generation Z by 2 strokes. Both players will eagle here, and we will move on to 13. 1 foot away for Rick. Almost drained it. I've called him the best long-distance shooter in the game, and I stand by that. Here is his tee shot on 13. Runs it all the way through that fairway to right into the first cut, just short of it, giving him the best chance he can to get close to this hole. Jordan will have a little tree trouble. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. I never go this way, folks. Never. I need to. Good shot from Jordan. Runs that past the cup safely into the fringe. And now here is Rick Copperthorne. Just runs it past. His touch on these long greens is undeniable. So good at these long shots. You don't win 2 world championships in Golden Tee without being great at the long distance shot. Here he is now on the Stinger Sniper. That will come off that tier, back down. That will be a birdie. Jordan needs this desperately. 3-iron. He's going to try to run it off this back ramp maybe. I don't know. I love the Stinger here, but Jordan's a lot better than me. I trust what he did. Ooh, look at that hip thrust by the horse. Got his hips into that. Let's watch this next hole. This next hole, let's pay a lot of attention to the follow-through of the horse, because it was just exquisite. I haven't noticed that in a while. Jesus, of course, is really good at the horse. Let's look at this. Here's his tee shot. Gets around, gets some good hip rotation, gets all 4 hooves into that shot. Jordan is safely into the fairway. Now he will run this down with a grabber. This will go left a little bit, not much. And that's an eagle for Jordan. Look at Rick. Rick's putting a little funky curve on this one. And he just leaves it short. Big time points for Rick Copperthorne. Look at that little nasty swerve. Go back, pause this match. Look how he pulled that thing back just a little left of the 2, a little right of the B. Just trying to get that swerve just right. Takes a touch of distance off, cuts into that wind. Just a beautiful shot. Copperthorne by 2. We only have 3 holes to play, and quite frankly, this might be one of the last holes that Jordan can take a shot back. But it was way too easy. This is too easy of a setup. There's no chance Rick screws this up. Here is Jordan. Rick's already hit a nice shot in. Jordan will make this. That will be an easy putt, so both players will eagle the drivable par 4 16th hole. And we have 2 to play. 17. Sometimes this can be a little tricky, depending on wind and pin. But this is, honestly, pretty easy. And Rick's not going to mess around. He buries an O-bird sniper right by the cup. Jordan has to have this. Must make. Must make. Or hope for a big mistake that probably won't come from Rick. And it's a lot to ask to think somebody's going to make hole 17 on Royal Dubai. Putt is good from Jordan. Rick will tap in this 7-footer, almost pointed it. And we move on to 18. If Rick can keep this dry, he should win the Platinum Division Tournament Championship. Takes a little off this. Just needs to land this green and bounce up. He has done that. It's going to come back now, and that's going to seal it. That will seal it. Rick Copperthorne has done it. He will be your Season 22 Golden T-Mobile, 20,000 points. 21,000. Jeez. 16,000 points for Jordan. I got to quit guessing at GSP. Congratulations, Rick Coppathorn. You are the Platinum Vision Tournament Playoff Champion. Well done, my friend. Jordan, great season. We have more championships. Check it out on the Golden Tee Mobile YouTube page. More championships to go. All divisions. Thank you for watching. I'm Chad Schrump, and we will see you shortly with another match.